2023 is here and things are getting tough, especially financially. But did you know there are certain business ideas, side hustles that you can do to make you more money? In today's video, we're not about to repeat to you the same thing you've heard before a zillion times.
You might have heard of some of these ideas before, but you probably haven't thought about the twist you can make to them to maximize your income.
With that being said, we're going to share with you 7 reliable business ideas to make more money in 2023.
The first money-making idea is Airbnb. You've probably seen a lot of Airbnb listings before or even used Airbnb yourself, but you never thought of how you can make money doing Airbnb. With Airbnb, you can rent out a room in your house or maybe your basement or your apartment. Just put it up for listing and get people to share your room or your home with you. Doing that, you would make extra source of income. By doing this, you might not require huge capital since you already have your home and you're just subleasing or you're just renting out a room in your home. So this would not come with a lot of extra cost. You just need the initial setup cost, which would be like things like furniture, decorations.
But the twist to that is, if you don't have a property and you're thinking, oh, how can I do Airbnb? Good news is there's something called Airbnb rental arbitrage. This basically means whatever you're renting, if you discuss with your landlord, you can actually rent out the place you're renting for an Airbnb service. Yes, it sounds crazy, but trust me, it's totally legal. So you don't necessarily need to own a property to be able to do Airbnb. It just depends on the agreement you have with your landlord and other requirements like the state you're currently in, if it's legal there or not.
I absolutely love the idea of the Airbnb rental arbitrage because it's even lower cost for you and it's possible for anyone to literally do this, especially if you haven't committed to owning a mortgage or buying a property just yet. You can speak to some landlords that are willing to get into like an arbitrage rental agreement. Sometimes you might have to split some cost here and there or split profits or just have a decent reasonable agreement. Speak to a lawyer and draft a nice contract that would work for both parties. And you can also have multiple properties that you would put up for rent on Airbnb and you actually did not have to buy a mortgage for that property. So multiple Airbnb listing, no mortgage, and minimal to low capital.
The next money-making idea is freelancing. So freelancing always comes handy, especially in this period where you're trying to build a side hustle. You don't necessarily need to quit your job to freelance. Now, when it comes to freelancing, there are certain soft skills that are highly in demand, and you don't necessarily need to go through a degree for that. You could just do a certification, or you could just have it as a skill that you've mastered over the years, maybe self-taught, self-learned. Some of these skills are UX designs, web development,
video editing, and even script writing as well. And what I love about these freelancing services is that you can re-strategize by outsourcing some of those orders. Maybe if you get a request from somebody, you can outsource it to someone else and just be the middle party. So instead of actually working on those like tasks or requests yourself, those gigs yourself, you can outsource it to someone else. They do it and you just make like a margin in between. So this would allow you to be able to take multiple gigs, multiple services. You do not necessarily have to spend a lot of time or be professional in working on those things. Another very lucrative business idea that a lot of people do not think about is owning a food truck. The good thing about owning a food truck is that it's low capital, it requires low capital, and you can move around to different locations. You do not necessarily have to invest in renting a property or being stuck to a specific location because here you are able to move across different cities, different locations. You can even have select days where you are working in specific location, and this would allow you build an audience and a presence in that location.
And the thing about that is you don't have to be the one there. You don't have to be the one doing the cooking or doing the serving. You could just employ one person or 2 people max to manage that food truck business for you. So you don't have to be a chef to do that.
Yeah, I absolutely love that because you can also maximize your income by owning multiple or a couple of trucks that would be at different locations. You can also have like specialization in different kind of cuisines. Get the best chef doing that could cook such meal And during summer months as well, you can attend all these food truck carnivals or festivals. There are some events that there are lots of food trucks there, and you could go there. When you have a very nice branding, nice food, you also have like social media presence. It would help you increase your potential income.
The next business idea, which is one of my favorites, is selling a course or an ebook. This one is a great way to make extra side hustles, the most passive income here. All you need to do is to come up with a course that you can sell online or an ebook you can sell online about something that you're really passionate about or you have a couple of knowledge on. Maybe it could even be you attending another course, getting some inspiration from that, and not copying, but getting ideas from that course to make your own course. This can make you a lot of money because you don't have to do it in real time. All you need to do is to pre-record it and you can sell it to thousands of people, especially if they are on topics that people are really interested in.
And I know one of the challenges that some people might have with selling course is that you might feel like you do not have the audience or the niche for something like that, like to sell a course or to create an ebook. What you can do to get sales is to utilize paid adverts. So you can do like Facebook advertising, Instagram or Google ads to sell some of these courses that you have or ebook. You can also like utilize like collaborating with some creators within that niche. So maybe you can make appearance on their channel or maybe on their social media or maybe even on their podcast as well. That would work as a great way for you to market those ebook or courses that you have created, and you will get good sale. And with time, you can accelerate and grow your income with that niche. Owning a logistic business is also a very good way to make more money in 2023. What you can do is have like a car or fleet of cars or truck, depending on what you have available. Create a business account or register on platforms where you can deliver food or deliver products. You can also transport people, and you would make money doing that with your vehicle or your truck.
And the good thing is you don't have to be the driver. So you can be at home or focusing on your usual 9 to 5, your daily hustle, while someone else is making money for you on the side. Also, you'll be in control of the business because it's registered as your business. The money goes into your account, so you don't have to deal with unreliable drivers.
Absolutely. So the thing with that as well, just to add to that, is that with the drivers, they get paid daily rate or hourly rate, so they don't feel like they are like there's any other additional expense for them. So the cost of owning that business is on you, but you get all of the income as well, and you only pay the drivers like hourly rate or maybe daily rate.
Another money-making idea is being an investor. They call it like angel investors, seed investors. Basically, what you're doing is if you believe in someone's startup company, like you have a friend or anybody you know around you that wants to start up a company, but they're finding it difficult to put capital together, and you really believe in the value of the company and what the company can attain, you can choose to invest money in it. Now, investment might sound like a big deal, like you need to have thousands or hundreds of dollars. It could be something as little as $5,000. You don't have to have all the money in this world to be an investor, but the concept is for you to have a percentage that you're putting into a company to yield you more money. So you can place an interest on that money that you're borrowing that company or investing into that company. And maybe after a year or two, based on the legal documentations you have with that company, after a year or two, you can get back your money with interest. It's also a good way to save money with interest coming in return. Or you could have a percentage of the company by being a shareholder. It could be like 1% of the company, whatever percentage of the company, for a longer form of investment. That way, if the company grows to be a huge company, maybe like Amazon, for example, you are a 1% shareholder. That is really good.
Now, while this might sound like it's very risky, you also have to remember that with high risk comes high reward. And what you can do to kind of double your income in this means is to invest in multiple businesses. You can spread yourself out. This way you are maximizing and increasing the possibilities at which your that business can peak. You can also have like equity-based investment and loan-based investment where if that company grows massively, you have equity in that company such that you continue to make money from it over a long period of time. And if it's loan-based, you just know that you have agreed on some percentage of interest, and just make sure that you have the legal documents. Very important.
Very important, yeah. And the last but not the least, which is booming at the moment, a lot of people are tapping into this side also business idea, is UGC Content Creator. So UGC is user-generated content. A lot of companies have gone away from the traditional way of just going through advertising companies and making big advertisements for TVs. Now it's more of social media attention. A lot of companies need UGC creators to create content for them, to update all the time on their social media accounts, and even add those contents to their advertisements. One of my favorite things about being a UGC content creator is you actually don't need to be an influencer. Yes, because I know that's a challenge for a lot of content creators to have an audience to market to. But in this case, you don't have to be an influencer. You don't even have to have any following, because it's not about you or your audience. It's about the brand and their audience. You making contents that the brand and their audience will love to watch.
And these videos are usually about 10 to 15 seconds long that would not require much effort from you. What I love about creating UGC content is that you do not have to stick to a specific niche, because you are not promoting this content to your own audience. It's like you can move across different niche and share and create this content for different brands. So for some creators or for some people, they feel like they don't want to post themselves out there, they don't want to build an audience, or they don't want to create content in specific kind of niche. But since this content is not going to your own social media page, or you do not require to build an audience for it, you can always switch between different kind of niche and create content for different kind of brands.
Also, unlike a typical influencer content creator, UGC contents don't require any capital from you in terms of buying a camera, buying a microphone. These videos are really realistic videos, kind of like TikTok videos where you just use your phone to shoot them, and it's super easy. You can also use free editing softwares to make these videos. It could be unboxing products. You don't even have to show your face. Wow. Okay, UGC content right now is booming. A lot of people are getting into it, and you definitely don't want to miss out from that. It's a good side also to start with. So friends, these are the money-making ideas that we have for you. These are very passive and quite lucrative. Some are more passive than the others, but definitely these are recession-proof business ideas for you.
And will you make money in this economy?
And you'll be able to make more money in this economy, so you're not coming out of this old inflation, recession, broke, but you're actually coming out with money.
2023 is the year for everyone of us.
It is the year for us. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. This is Tinuola, and on this channel I share valuable lifestyle and beauty content. Also with me, I really want to appreciate my one and only personal finance guru, Whizqueen. You guys can check her out on her channel. On her channel, she has valuable personal finance and lifestyle content for you guys to check out, so you don't want to miss out. Make sure you check out her channel as well and show her some love. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. But in the meantime, I love you and keep your light shining. Bye, guys.